Hi, I'm John Shulli with your Iran update. So just to catch everyone up to speed, what's been happening for the last year to bring us to this point. You have the Chinese getting kicked out of Panama. You have the Venezuela issue being solved. Greenland on track to being solved. 8 wars stopped. Gaza and Israel war stopped. And you have the establishment, very important, the establishment of the Board of Peace, which in my opinion, I think will be the replacement of the UN and NATO. More to follow on that. Now, right now we're seeing the culmination of President Trump's campaign to restore American sovereignty and replace these failed international global elite institutions with something far stronger, a community of sovereign states. So the Strait of Hormuz disruption is a feature of the plan, not a flaw. That has shown to us and to the world the true colors of our allies in Europe. The Brits, the Spanish, the French, and the Italians are all throwing shade our way and static on our activities in Iran. Even though it's okay if we help them out in Ukraine, help them out in Libya, but when we want to go into Iran, a terrorist state, someone who's been exporting terror across the world for 47 years, they balk. And French tankers and ships are now being allowed to go through the Strait of Hormuz because they had a deal. To me, this tells me the United States has always been NATO, always been the stick for the power elite in Europe. Not anymore. That ends. So tonight, we may see the Iranians bend a knee, or we see them bomb back into the Stone Age. Either way, the war ends with America throwing off the yoke of international governance and back to a sovereign stance not seen since World War I. I think by the summer, as the war calms down, as the one big beautiful bill contents and machinations start coming to fruition, the tariff actions that were commenced last spring, the factories that were built in the interim start coming online and workers start getting on the paycheck and start working and producing. We're going to see a United States that's going to be rocking and rolling by the time the midterms roll around. It is going to be fantastic. You're going to see, I think, in my opinion, you're going to see the United States that people have not seen since the early 1900s. I mean, early 1900s, before World War I, before all the drama with World War II and the after effects of the Cold War. You're going to see America who's able to flex its muscles, work with other nations to enhance peace, prosperity, and economic prosperity for all who want to participate. And even our European allies, who kind of fallen off the truck a bit, we'll let them back on because we want them also on board. Europe is one of our most important trading partners, and we don't want to cast them aside. But for now, we have to break this system of international governance that's been hollowing out our middle class for decades, which has put America in its most weakest stance, as we've seen during the Biden administration, to a point where we are back. I'm John Shulli, and more to follow. Thank you.